Hello, friend, and welcome back to Jet Force Gemini. I need to be perfectly straight with you guys here. I am not in the greatest of moods right now. First off, I recorded episode 6, and my capture actually didn't record any of it. And I couldn't just go back and replay that because that progress was saved. I basically... Just for you guys, I replayed the entire game to get back to door number 2 so that we could find out what is behind it today. But, unfortunately, and this is the larger issue with my mood, this morning I got a phone call from my mother while I was at the office, and my grandfather passed away. So, I almost didn't record tonight, but I think some escapism is kind of what I need right now. So we're gonna play and let's have some damn fun. Now, before I go through door number 2 here, while I was replaying, I actually noticed, or rather remembered, there is another green key door this way, back by where we got the machine gun. So I want to check out what's behind that. It may or may not be anything we can do with right now, but I'm curious. If it was supposed to be saved for later, they could have locked it with the magenta key, like we've seen elsewhere on this ship. So I'm genuinely curious as to what's back here. Oh. I've been here. Well, that's a waste. We came through here before. That's door number 3. Wow. What a disappointing start to an episode. Okay, door number 2. Let's investigate that now. Yeah, my grandpa was actually a really interesting individual. He and my grandmother both, she passed away in 2009, they were both first-generation Americans, as in their parents came over and you can find their names on Ellis Island, my great-grandparents. And then my grandparents were each born to their respective families as part of the first generation born on American soil. The weird part about this, though, is that they are Austrian, but we had virtually no Austrian culture left, other than the fact that my grandma would make apple strudel. So they got Americanized very quickly, and part of that actually may have been my grandfather was in the Army, which is a pretty American institution, the U.S. Army, and he went to Normandy, but not on D-Day. He went the day after. He wasn't like a frontline infantry person. He was a mechanic. And basically his entire life, that was the skill set that he made his living with. He was damn good with machines. Die! Getting bullets up the butt. And as a lot of grandpas were, he was also a really good bowler and golfer. He had trophies and stuff. I do golf, but I'm total garbage at it. Like, just absolute rubbish. Like you would not believe. Whoops, let's not die, Vila. Let's see, there is a totem over there. Pretty damn sure I can't jump to it, and I don't need it anyway, so that's probably a jetpack thing. Lots of tribals remaining because we need the jetpack to be able to get them all. Oh, and that's the end of the area. I just played through this a couple nights ago before I had to replay it all, but I already forgot that. So now we are off to the next planet, which is Cerulean. So, we're going to fight Misty and get us a Cascade badge. entirely sure why we went through that ship to begin with. Because, like, we got a lot of cool stuff, but Vila didn't know that was going to be there. And it's not like we rode the ship past any defenses or anything. So there doesn't seem to have been much purpose to being there. Because Gino's progression makes sense. He goes to Goldwood because he's just fleeing. Then he goes to the SS Anubis to free Vila. Then he goes to Tofrit. Also possibly for no reason. But then he goes to Mizar's Palace, which makes sense. Whereas Vila's stop here on the Sekhmet didn't make sense. This makes sense, kind of, because Fishface, I think his name is, that slaver that's a douche canoe, he said to meet him down here. Hello, Gold Bar. And he's gonna sell us some stuff. Although, I'm not sure why we don't leave the ship here, meet Fishface, and then just fucking go. Seems like a better plan than fighting our way through an entire planet. But, hey, that's not my call. You'd think these guys would learn. The little shields, not doing them a whole lot of good. If I can see around it, I can shoot around it. Idiots. Okay. Since I played through this and it failed to record, I know that I need 3 gold bars to trade to Fishface. Or whatever his actual name is. I think it's Fishface. He's in there. So, gold bar. And then we cross this giant, empty, barren expanse. This is basically like Hyrule Field and Ocarina of Time. It's just big and got a couple hills, but other than that, it's empty. I do think that's one of the things I liked less about Ocarina was the overworld. I mean, the obvious comparison is with Link to the Past, but comparing it to Link to the Past, there was a lot of stuff to do en route to your destination in that game. Whereas Hyrule Field was, it had a couple holes hidden and that was it. I don't know. Probably not the wisest thing for me to be opening my trap about something I didn't like about Ocarina of Time. But, to be perfectly honest, I think Wind Waker is my favorite 3D Zelda. I'm not sure exactly what it is about it, but... Actually, I did really like restoring the Master Sword. That was a cool little story bit that also was fun. Ooh, extra health. Now here's this slaving son of a bitch. Well, you took your sweet time. Never mind, I've got the merchandise right here. One tri-rocket launcher. Yes. The ultimate portable bug busters. Believe me, you need this baby. That was some serious alliteration. Yours for only 3 pieces of gold. I can't help myself, I'm virtually giving them away. Well, what's the matter? Don't see you left your puss at home. I'm not 100% sure if that was sexist or not. But, give me the tri-rockets. And you're a sexist, slaving asshole. You're also invincible, but helps my aggression some. This way. Die, die, die. No one likes you. You don't have any friends. You were adopted. Your parents don't love you. Actually, speaking as someone who was adopted, note that being adopted does not mean your parents don't love you, or that your biological parents don't love you. Oh, wow. He was actually making good use of the shadows, and as soon as I say that, he runs out into the daylight. So I can smoke him. I wonder if there's anything in any of these crates. They couldn't have been intended just for cover. Well, yep, big waste of time. And now everything goes from a blue color scheme to a greenish color scheme. Lots of tribals, a really obvious quote-unquote hidden key. Lots of goodies in here. Ooh, and a totem. I don't think I saw that last time. And it's right out in the open. Not that I need it, but... Okay, 2 more tribals in this whole place. Oh, hello. Hey, get back here. I want to make you dead. I want to make you dead bad. Die, die. Where'd you go? You ain't got shit on me. Oh, come on. It's probably smarter to stay in one place and let them come to me, but... I am impatient. There we go. So there's that life force door open. But, let's see, where did I come in? Was it here? No, because there's no red thing over the door. So, what is this? Ah, more health. And a weapon. Very nice. What do we got? We have... Oh. And the happy chemicals release into my brain because I have homing missiles. Ugh, I got like those maggots up in the ceiling. Which is actually a little weird to me because the aliens have a spawn ship, which I took to mean spawning, like where they make the bad guys. But, okay, that's the way forward. But I think there might be something else. Yeah, yes, a key door. Yeah, so if they have the spawn ship, why do they need, like, these breeding grounds? It's, frankly, just kind of disgusting. Eh? Pistol. I mean, I guess I'll take it, but, eh. Color me unimpressed. Also color me blue, because Leela's got blue hair, haha. Oh. Whoa, okay. He's got a big gun. Ooh, I want that health. I don't really need it, but I want it. Ow! Son of a bitch! I don't think so. These are, these look like those, the drones from Toffret that weren't zombies in that lake area where we found the underwear. You remember. How could we forget? That was a nice pair of underwear. I heard another roar. That sounded like... No, I guess not. I thought it was a live one. I'm actually not sure if I have to kill these, but... All these creepy-ass tunnels. And what's with all the toxic barrels in them? And why would you take cover behind one? That just seems like the worst plan. What's with these guys? Can't get through there. Probably can't get through here either. Yep. So back to the life force door we go. Okay, what do we got? Another big guy, and he's going down like a punk. That was just sad. What the hell? They have this stuff in this yellow key door, like, you're supposed to see it and be like, oh, how am I supposed to get in there? But the yellow key was in the middle, well, visible from the middle, of a mandatory room that you had to pass through. Like, this is some big secret or something, but I would be freaking stunned if someone didn't have the yellow key coming through here. Did one of them run this way? Yes, he did. Yeah, you guys got really big proboscis? Is that what that is? But they are not intimidating at all. They're basically soldier drones with a fresh coat of paint. Not even a fresh coat of paint, a stale coat of paint. That's how much they suck. None of you is impressive. You all are terrible and should feel bad. You're the worst at your jobs. Ain't no match for Vila. Full health. Yep. So we got 2 more life force doors in action here. Another full health? I'm gonna leave that because I don't need it. I'll take the capacity and the ammo though. So what did I open there? This one. So presumably I'm gonna kill more things and then turn around. This level has a lot of backtracking. I really ought to change up my weapons. Let's actually give this a shot just because I don't mind wasting the ammo on it. I'm a strafing fool. Can't touch this. More capacity for... Oh, tri-rockets. That's amazing. And yep, backtrack away. Here we are. Even if I don't have to kill them, I kind of want to, because they're gross. And I don't want to see what they're going to grow up into. And there's the end of the level. There's really not much to this one. That's all the tribals. There we go. Kind of a boring planet, to be honest. As with the rest of the game, it has good music, but that's really all it's got going for it. Uninteresting paths, the enemies aren't a challenge. It's basically just a way for them to give you the tri-rockets, and that's the end of the story. This, however, is much more interesting. This is a military base. I think it's actually the one that Midge warned us about when we were on Sekhmet. So, we rode Sekhmet, got off Sekhmet before it could break through the defenses, like, we couldn't sneak in, and then we go in our own afterwards. I'm not sure Vila's the best at plans. But she's a hell of a fighter, so I'll take it. Oh, they are already shooting at me. And that's a cyborg drone back there. Hey, buddy. What do you think about that, huh? Are you gonna be my friend? Friends share their rockets. You guys, are you out of ammo? I have some. Here, you can take some of my ammo. Here, what about you? Yeah, you're shooting an awful lot. You're gonna be getting low. I'll give you some of my extra. Here. He was ungrateful. Again with the pistol capacity. And a single Mizar token. I think that's about where I'm going to call this episode, though. We will actually invade this military base in the next one. And hopefully not get our ass killed. So, yep, I'm going to be cutting out then. You guys have a good rest of your day. Feel better than I do. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.